a Saturday night, I turned the TV on just to see what was going on. You've been gone a while, didn't hear from you. I just want to know if you're safe and sound, 'cause I want to know if you made it out or if you're caught up in the mess. So tell me, are you okay? 'Cause I don't wanna lose you. It ain't easy 'cause I know I'm not with you. But tell me, are you okay? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I don't know what I'll do.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Healing Connection. I'm Joy McBride, and today we're going to dive into a crucial and hopeful discussion. TBI. Whether you're dealing with the lingering impact of trauma, managing PTSD, or coping with challenges of a traumatic brain injury, this episode is for you. We'll talk about how to recognize the signs, share tools with each other, and techniques for managing day-to-day challenges, and look at ways you can bring a sense of calm and resilience back into your life, both in public spaces and when you're alone. Before we get started, I invite you to take a moment. If you can do this, not driving, of course, or you feel safe where you are, I want you to close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Take a deep breath, slow breathing in and out. Let's center ourselves together as we embark on this journey of healing. Today is about hope, learning, and community support. So let's start jumping right into this. Understanding PTSD and traumatic trauma recovery. Trauma is a deep personal experience, and its impact can vary widely from person to person. PTSD is a condition that we can develop after exposure to a traumatic event. Some common signs of PTSD include flashbacks, heightened anxiety, nightmares, a sense of detachment from everyday life. But while these symptoms can be challenging, recovery really is possible. And there are many strategies to help manage and reduce their impact. For those of you who have experienced a trauma, it's important to recognize that PTSD is a natural response to our extraordinary circumstance. It does not define you. It's just simply part of your story. Recovery involves learning to navigate these symptoms and reframe your experience into a journey of. Let's take a moment to think about one positive change that you have noticed in your life. Doesn't matter how small it is, but this is since you began your recovery journey. Jot it down if you can. Maybe a shift in perspective, an improvement in sleep, or even in other ways of how you connect with others. As we discuss recovery, remember that each tool and technique is a stepping stone towards healing. It's about progress rather than perfection. And remember, we are all in this together. Understanding traumatic brain injury, TBI. Along PTSD, some in our community also face challenges of traumatic brain injury. TBI can result from physical impacts, blasts, or accidents, and it affects cognitive functions like memory, concentration, and emotional regulation. Sometimes the symptoms of TBI can overlap with those of PTSD, and it can be difficult to navigate these dual challenges. And I just feel like I was blessed many years ago, rather a long time ago, that when I came back after being medevac back to the States, that my TBI was acknowledged from the very beginning, included with my PTSD. Now, when I first came home, it took me a couple of years just to go get help. But after I got help, then there was a notice of TBI, and doctors were actually starting to look at my records and take a big concern about what was going on with my brain. So I was picked up many years ago. So this way, it made it a little bit easier to differentiate between the two, PTSD and TBI. Now, I know for some guys and girls that came back with both, they're hard to distinguish now. I think they're getting better at noticing TBI and getting more apt into finding treatments, because even though like football players and boxers for many years have been getting hit in the head, a lot of them die at an early age. And we don't find this out till later. Well, now I believe they have machines or equipment and tests that will help you be able to figure out how bad your TBI is, or even if you even have it. But for individuals with TBI, you may experience difficulties with organization, slower processing speeds, or issues with balance and coordination. The key is understanding your unique set of challenges and working with healthcare providers to develop a tailored recovery plan. Much like PTSD, there really is hope. Many people with TBI learn strategies that help improve their quality of life, whether it's through a cognitive rehabilitation, structure routines, or even environmental adjustments. For me, what I do is I probably will be a lifetime student in college. And because I have started to pick up on it, and my wife really has picked up on it, knowing the difference between when I'm not in school versus when I'm in school, how much different I react, how much different I can remember or not remember things, how when it comes to issues that I'm able to slow myself down versus not slow it down. So each person will have their own little thing. For me, school. Hopefully for you, it could be the same thing. I don't know. I want you to reflect on something. If you or someone you love has experienced TBI, consider one thing that's made daily life, a little easier. Maybe it's a routine or a supportive tool. Hold on to that as we explore more practical strategies. Tools for navigating PTSD. Now, let's discuss some tools specifically designed to help those dealing with PTSD. There may be many practical strategies that can be employed to daily and to manage symptoms and foster recovery. The first one would be grounding techniques. Grounding techniques are useful when you're feeling overwhelmed or triggered. One of these methods is a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. I believe in other episodes you have heard me talk about this, and now I will talk about it just a little bit deeper. 5. Name 5 things you can see. Name 4 things that you can feel. Touch. Number 3. Name 3 things that you can hear. Name 2 things you can smell. And if you can, try this last one. Number 1. Name 1 thing that you can taste or taste right then. This exercise shifts your attention away from distressing thoughts and actually back into the present moment. Number 2. Deep breathing exercises. Deep breathing can reduce anxiety and calm your nervous system. For example, try the 4-7-8 method, and I'll do it with you. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. Slowly exhale through your mouth for 8 seconds. Practice several times until you feel more centered. There's also another box method that I will talk about on another episode. But box breathing is another big one that a lot of counselors do teach. So if you've heard of it, you know what I'm talking about. If not, we'll probably get into it a little bit more at another time. Number 3, journaling. Again, you guys know I have talked about this throughout. So this may be a key to some of you to help you think and to help you get out of your dark space, out of your negativity, and back into your own safe. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can be a therapeutic way to process experiences. Now consider keeping a daily journal where you note success, emotions, and any triggers you encounter. Over time, you might find patterns that can guide you to the healing process. You can even write down negative things that didn't happen. So this way you can go back and look and you can see what was working and what didn't, or what you can try again. Number 4, mindful and meditation apps. There are several apps such as Headspace, Calm, or Insight Timer that offer guided meditations tailored for anxiety and PTSD. These can be an exceptional helpful when you're on the go or need a quick mental rest. Before you go into an interview, listen to one. Before you get into a family meeting, listen to one. Before you are getting ready to give a talk in front of somebody or people, listen to something that's calm, that will keep you calm and help you stay focused. If you're listening right now, take a moment to try a simple grounding exercise. Recall the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. Slowly look around you and name in your head 5 things you see. This simple practice can help you stay more in the present. But if you're driving, of course, you can't do this. But you can, because you can look in front of you and name 5 things that you see. You can name 4 things that you can hear. So you can try part of this, and you can change it up however you want, but just try the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 thing next time you get into a buckle. Each of these tools are designed to help you bring your focus back to the present and create a sense of safety. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate the difficult feeling altogether, but it is a way to manage them in a way that allows you to keep moving forward. Tools and strategies for supporting TBI recovery. Now let's talk about some practical tools for supporting recovery when you're dealing with TBI. This can affect your memory, concentration, and even emotional regulation. So here are some strategies that might help. Structure routines. Establishing a consistent daily routine can be incredibly helpful. Now, I also know that most of us have been taught in the military, never repeat your movements because that way somebody can pick you out. It's okay. We are home in a state that no one's going to hurt us unless you're doing something bad. But honestly and realistically, being here in the States, even establishing a driving routine, exactly knowing where to go, how to get there, you can change it up from time to time just to make you feel better. But if you want to drive the same route, same way, same speed, that's okay. You can do that. That helps establish a routine for you. I want you to create a schedule that includes time for meals, rest, work, and most of all, leisure. Consistency minimizes the stress that can improve memory and cognitive functions. Number 2, cognitive exercises. Engage in activities that stimulate your brain. This might include puzzles, brain games, memory exercises, or even learning a new skill. The idea is to challenge and engage your brain, which can foster recovery over time. And something else that you can do. You can pick a hobby and do that, and that can help you. Like for me, what I do is a twofold. It helps with my memory, helps with my cognitive, helps you stay focused, and keeps the darkness, the negativity out of my brain when I do this. What I do is I love to wood burn. Wood burning for me is so much fun. I've been doing it for about 4 or 5 years now. And what I do is I ask somebody what they would like, or I find something that I would like to do. It doesn't have to be all that challenging your first go around. It could be something simple. And then if you like it, move on. Freehand completely if you want. But if somebody asks you to burn something, or you ask them if they want some ideas, pick one. Go to your place where you're going to. I turn on some music to help me. It helps me focus, and it keeps all the noise from day-to-day life, even in the family. They know when I'm got my music on, try not to interrupt unless I'm just listening to music. Or if it's an emergency, yes, then they will come in and say, hey, so-and-so or what. But that's what I do. I would burn to take my mind off and give me challenges of my brain. Emotional supports. Environmental supports. Use tools like planners, reminder apps, or sticky notes that can help keep track of your tasks at hand. Make a list, and setting alarms for important activities can reduce the cognitive load and help manage daily responsibilities. Physical activity, number 4. Regular, gentle exercises like walking, yoga, or even Tai Chi can improve cognitive functions, reduce stress, and even enhance your mood. Physical movement is particularly important when managing the residual effects of TBI. I want you to listen to your body and your mind. If you're out in public or by yourself, consider carrying a small reminder card with key self-care activities, or even a simple list of grounding techniques. And these are tools that are small but can make a world of difference when you need them. I believe in one of my last episodes, I encourage people to use their phone to set reminders of daily on what is something positive about them, or something positive that happened to them, or something positive that somebody said. Write it down. Keep it in your phone. Set an alarm for it in your calendar every day at 3 o'clock. Your timer goes off. Hey, I'm alive. I am a good person. Remember to use the I statements when you're talking about yourself. I know they also say talk about the you. Put the you in front of the I or we, but this is something different. This is something self for you. And by implementing these strategies, those living with TBI can create a supportive environment that nurtures recovery and builds resilience over time. Navigating daily life in public settings. Whether you're dealing with PTSD, TBI, or even both, everyday environments can sometimes trigger your symptoms. Here are some tips for managing those challenges, both in public and when you're on your own. Portable self-care tools. Consider carrying a stress relief gadget like a fidget spinner, a stress ball, or even a card with grounding techniques printed on it, or your phone. You can try thinking that you have a flashlight and you are shining it on the things on your body. Check each part of you as you see you are still in one piece. And you can check yourself. No one has to know what you're doing. Do it inside your head and look over these things. Don't really worry about what others think of you or think. You have to take care of yourself. You do. It doesn't matter if you're moving your head around or somebody asks you what you're doing. Nothing, I'm just taking care of me. And you finish. You ignore what they say. You don't dive into them with them. Just take care of yourself first. That's what you need to do. Planning ahead. If you know that you're going to be in a crowded area or triggering environment, please plan ahead. Practice your breathing exercise before you leave and set a timer to check in with yourself. Safe spaces. Identify areas where you feel safe. A quiet corner in a park or a favorite quiet cafe. In public, it's okay to take a break and find a peaceful spot when you need it. Always, don't ever, unless you are really stressed for time, please take the time if you are out to make sure that you are okay. Take the time to sit back, enjoy life, or enjoy the moment that you are in, knowing that you are safe, you are positive, you are loved. Reaffirming positivity. When you're alone, use affirmations and mindfulness to ground yourself. You remind yourself, I am safe, I am strong, I am in control whenever anxiety creeps in. I tried that this past 4th of July. I tried to set myself up. I knew that there's going to be fireworks. I knew I was going to be safe. I knew I was going to be at home. But I knew they were also going to happen. So I did take my things that I need to stay in place, and I put on my headphones, my noise canceling headphones, because they Bluetooth with my phone. I played music from probably about 8:30 at night to about 11:30 at night during this whole barrage of fireworks. I took my mind off of it. I did something else, and I stayed focused on what I was doing. Now, what you can do if you're earlier, like I said, about finding a hobby, if you do wood burning, and it happens to be a holiday where there's going to be fireworks, put your headphones on, Bluetooth it to your phone, play music for as long as you need to, so this way you can feel safe. Now, these small steps can help you find and feel more empowered, whether you're on your own or navigating challenges in public spaces. Today, we have talked about how to navigate the complex landscape of PTSD and TBI recovery. We have discovered grounding techniques, breathing exercises, journaling, structured routines, and cognitive tools. These strategies are not a cure-all, but they are effective in steps towards reclaiming control and fostering resilience. Yes, everything that I talk about is not a quick fix. It takes time. It takes repetitiveness. It takes doing it over. It takes fixing what didn't work the first time, but you're trying something new to add to it. Everything takes time. It is never, ever a one-shot and done. I do want you to remember healing is a journey, and it does have its ups and downs. And that's perfectly okay. Whether you're practicing deep breathing in a busy public area or scheduling cognitive exercises at home, every small action is a victory. If you have other things that have worked for you, please, I would love to hear about them. Tell me what does and what does not work for you. Maybe we can find out things together that we can share and pass on, but email me those at htfwmidwest@gmail.com. As we close out, I want you to kind of reflect on this. I have chosen one tool. I invite you to choose one tool from today's discussion and try it this week. Write down your own experience and see if it helps you shift your focus or bring you comfort. And if you find these strategies helpful, please share this episode with someone who might need it, or connect with your community for more support. And also remember that you can text Veterans Hit 1, everybody else stay on the line, and somebody will be there to talk with you. They may have ideas. You can ask them for ideas on what kind of tools you can use for TBI or your PTSD. They may not know. They may say, ask your provider or your therapist. And that's okay because they're doing the right thing. They're not trying to step up and say, oh yeah, do this, do that, when they don't know what works and what doesn't. But it's always worth a shot. Never, ever take something for disadvantage. These people try very hard to help out as many people as they can for as long as they need it. It does not matter. I do want to say, as I'm getting ready to sign off, thank you for joining me on this episode of Healing Connections. I'm Joey, and I'll continue to have your six as you navigate your recovery journey. And until next time, stay mindful, stay resilient, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
'Cause I